anyone's going to join us here today. Guess I'll be cutting grass solo. It's almost the end of the day here. And we got to get this grass cut. Before we go sleep for the night. So cut away. We got a John Deere sitting in the field too. It looks like Jess was starting to TED last time. Or yeah. So we need to cut this and TED this and hopefully get it windrowed. We'll see. I'm interested in the mini map on the quality of grass we're cutting here. Hang on, this is interesting. Let's zoom in here. Obviously the pH is less where we cut the grass, and nitrogen is less where we cut the grass. But yield, there's a line where the yield is stronger here. Yield is a little worse on this side, stronger on this side. Very interesting. How we're getting a better yield on this side. Interesting. So how come no more FS25 lives? Because time. I've been so busy out working. Basically, if I'm playing the game, I'm live streaming. I've been thinking of actually doing a different FS25 map. Jess and I have kind of been playing our own map if we have only like half an hour or whatever. So I might live stream that. Time. It's summer now and I'm out working on the RV and stuff like that. Or going out kayaking. And literally every second of the day is taken up. So, time. Hopefully get back into some FS25. Last night we played a little bit of FS25 on... what's the map that's all flooded in? We were playing on there. I think we're on year 4 on there, Jess and I. I should live stream that. That's a fun little one to live stream. I mean, nobody would be able to join it. Because it's PC players could if I made all the mods available on a Google Drive or something like that. But time. So if I only have time for one stream, I'm gonna choose this, my favorite map. This is Western Wilds. So if I only have time for one, I'm going to pick my favorite one. Through the Years is fun. Now that we have Through the Years on FS25, I've thought of setting that up, but I need the time to set that up. I would love to set up FS25 Through the Years and just start in 1961 and basically take the money we have here, take the equipment we have here and move it over to FS25. I know it wouldn't be an exact copy, but I think it would be doable. Hey, just like you, Saskatchewan Toy Farmer, why aren't you not watching me? Time. Got a lawn mowing job. Don't have time. Time is the enemy. My laptop is beside me, rendering video too, so I'm busy working on other stuff. Hey, Duke! Duke is in the house! Duke is booting up FS22. Awesome. We definitely need help. It's the end of the day here. And we haven't cut all the grass. Windrowed it or tethered it and windrowed it, so there's a lot of cutting to be done. A lot of grass work to be done on here. I think every other job can wait, I think. So we will just be going in circles. Lots and lots of circles. And then windrowing in circles, and then, or tethering in circles, and then windrowing, and then bailing. Definitely have to get it all cut. If you don't get it all tethered and windrowed, not the end of the world. I did an integrity test on the game, and it's passed in flying colors. No bad files. On Steam. But I think this is the last harvest. This is the last field to cut to harvest to before we switch over to the next year. We'll see if Duke makes it in on the first try.
I did make it in on the first try.
Nice! How's life treating you?
Good. That means something else will go horribly, horribly wrong.
Well, that was me last weekend. I should have just live streamed on Sunday instead of what I did.
What happened last week?
I went kayaking, my infinite wisdom, on a river with spring runoff. And on a river I don't know. There were some rapids that aren't there when the spring runoff isn't going. And because of the very strong current, some of those rapids created an undertow. I got stuck in one. I almost died. Literally almost died.
Ooh.
I've never swum so hard and not gotten anywhere. The kayak went downstream. All my cameras went downstream. The oar, my hat, everything went downstream. And I swam and swam. It felt like forever trying to get, you know, then it would suck you back down. I was wearing a life jacket. Thank goodness I was wearing a life jacket.
Oh, I was just going to say, yeah, that would have been...
Because I'd be dead without a life jacket. I don't see me being alive today if I had not worn a life jacket, because it would literally just suck me in, and then I was swimming and swimming and swimming, opening my eyes, and I'm not even know what was up. I'm like, blub, 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 blub.
Ooh.
Yeah. That was fun. Or the lack of. But I managed to swim to the edge. Crawled out. My phone was in my pocket. Luckily, it still works. Called Jess. She was waiting just like half a mile down the river where I planned to get out. My trip was almost over. It was just done kayaking. I was like, all right, one more corner and then I'm done. Called her. She came and picked me up as I crawled out of the river, soaking wet.
Scary.
Crawled out, lost everything. and drove down the river, and I saw the kayak still floating down the river, so we drove past it to a bridge, and I ran to the bridge. I'm like, I'm gonna save my kayak, and it never showed up. I'm like, oh,
no, so somebody else ended up with a free kayak.
no, not yet. It means it got hung up on somewhere on an island or something, right? Like, or weeds or so. At that bridge, there was this father and son on their little fishing boat. So I walked to them sopping wet and just go, hey, I just capsized my kayak and it's not coming downstream. Any chance I could get a ride upstream, see if it's somewhere? And sure enough, on a little island, it was sitting there, but the current is so strong. His little engine is just fighting to get up current, so he goes past it, and we try to get to it from up current to go down, and we just go right zip by. So I asked him if he could go on the bottom to the island where there's a weaker current, and I'll just jump out and walk to the other end, which is what I ended up doing. And then trying to get the kayak back to his little boat was impossible. So I just said, never mind, just go. I'm going to drag this to the other side of the river where the current's not so strong. I swam through that side, which was not an issue, and then dragged it up to the road and got Jasper to meet me again. So I got the kayak back. So yay. But I did lose a $500 camera. I did lose $200 oars. And another $100 worth of camera mounts and stuff. So $800, $900 worth of stuff, but I got the kayak back.
I think I would take that loss over my life, losing my life.
Yep. I'm alive and I got the kayak back. I'm pretty lucky. Yep, pretty lucky.
Well, that's why I was going so slow. My cruise control was still set from last time I played. Must have been when we was doing the sugar beats.
Ah, yeah.
I was like, why am I only going 6 miles an hour? Ah. At least you can swim.
Yeah, I definitely don't recommend people kayaking in a river unless they can swim. On a lake, as long as you have your life jacket on and you're with someone, not really a danger. As long as it's not a lake where you're going to get big waves and stuff. Nice calm day. It's just different. So yeah.
Life jacket's the big thing.
I made a choice that was beyond my skill. And yeah, if I had not, I never wear my life jacket, like ever. Law says I have to have a life jacket on board. Don't have to wear it. And I'm like, this river's got a pretty strong current. I'm going to actually put my life jacket on. And that was a good choice. That was a good choice.
It's kind of nice when that little voice in your head tells you this is a bad idea or
Yeah.
you should do this.
Well, I should have listened to the voice when I first put the kayak in. I'm like, man, that current is stronger than I expected. I'm like, we drove all this way. I've wanted to do this. Let's go do it. Unfortunately, it was the last bend in the river that got me. And I saw it too. I'm like, man, that's a lot of white water on that side. So I paddled to the other side of the river. I'm like, I'm going to stay on this side of the river. But that undertow is just like a suction. It just sucks you right in. I'm fighting against it. Then as soon as you have your kayak sideways in the river, the current on the nose of the kayak and the current on the tail of the kayak are different speeds. And that gets you looped in too. All of a sudden you're doing 360s in an undertow. Couldn't keep my balance, so over I went. My first instinct was like, I'm going to swim toward the kayak. And then realized the kayak's gone. Okay, let's swim for the shoreline. And that took, in my brain, forever. I've never swam so hard and not gotten anywhere. Yeah, glad I didn't panic. If I'd panicked there, I'd probably be dead too. It's like, okay, gotta think clearly.
Not gonna lie, I think I would have panicked just because I can't swim.
Yeah, no, I'm not a very strong swimmer, but I can swim.
I know when water's involved, life jacket is always on me.
That's probably a good idea. Yeah, it's amazing how fast a nice, fun kayak down the river can go wrong. And then the other thing... Oh, go ahead.
I'm just one of those people that everybody's tried to teach me how to swim, but no matter what I do, I just sink. I just don't, I don't know, my body just has no buoyancy whatsoever.
I got out of the water in someone's backyard. There's a trailer park, and they came running out and going, "You okay?" I'm like, "Yep, I'm good." And another neighbor jumped in his Jeep and drove down the river too. His same idea was, I'm going to save this kayak. But the thing that I never, through this whole ordeal, never occurred to me that he said was, when he got to the bridge, he waded into the water and took one step in the water and goes, "No, this is way too cold water to go into," and step back because it's ice cold water. And I'm like, that never, me swimming in it, not a single time did I think this water was cold. I guess in an emergency, your brain overrides certain feelings. I had no idea the water was cold. I mean, obviously it's spring runoff. It's glacial cold. Like hypothermia should be a thing.
I would say your adrenaline is what was keeping you warm.
Yeah. At no point did I feel cold. Luckily, it was like 28 degrees Celsius outside. So as soon as I got out of the water, I warmed up. But nowhere did it occur to me that the water was cold. And it's got to be the adrenaline, right? It's like, that's like, I can see how hypothermia could catch you off guard because you didn't even feel it. You didn't feel the cold coming because your body is fighting for its life in other ways. It's going,
I was always told when you're shivering and really, really cold, and then all of a sudden you stop shivering and you feel like you're warming up, that's when you got a problem.
Oh, yeah.
You better be finding heat and finding it now, because that means your body's shutting down.
So, yeah, consider myself lucky to be alive. So we won't be doing that again. I mean, I'll kayak rivers again, but not during spring runoff. Maybe if I knew the river really well.
And we've had such a cold spring besides.
It's been the opposite here. It's actually been... Well, that's not true because we got snow really late. It's been very wavy of a spring. It's been hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. It's just bounced all over the place. We're making good progress on this field.
If I catch up to you, I'll just start raking windrows for you.
Yeah. And bring out the balers and... Oh, we have a new baler, right? Maybe? Can't remember. Maybe not. Maybe not yet. I can't remember. Do we still have that annoying baler with that narrow pickup?
I can't remember. It's been so long since I've helped with
Yeah.
hay. I think last time I helped with hay, you still had the old
Yeah,
Russian.
I think we're not quite there yet. Maybe next year.
And if you're like me, you got 3 or 4 or 5 different games and scenarios going on, then you really forget what's going on, which map and which rules. And
Yeah, I would really like to switch this through the years over to FS25. I just haven't had the time.
it's funny you said that. I was just going to ask if you was thinking about trying the new through the years.
Yeah, I'd like to try that, but time is required for that.
Oh yes. There's one little bug that annoys me that I'm not sure how they're going to fix that yet. It's every time you load the game, you got to keep resetting the one for if your vehicle doesn't have a year assigned to it, it filters it. Well, obviously, I got tons of mods that
Oh,
are good, but you got to keep resetting it so your equipment shows up.
how about the grass drying one? Is that one fixed or is that still buggy?
Oh, you mean the weather one?
Yeah,
Last I tried to use it, it was still not drying properly.
I really like that idea, but it's really buggy. Where not all of it dries and then...
Mm-hmm. If they added a setting where you could adjust the moisture of the grass a little bit, I think it'd be okay. The problem is, no matter how dry you think it is, it's like it's never dry enough for certain parts of the grass. I think they just need to tone that down a little bit. Because I've even set the game to where a day is a day instead of a day is a month, and
Yep.
I've waited like a week. I've waited like a week with dry weather, and it's still there's some grass that just never fully dries, no matter how much you ted it, no matter what you do with it.
And then Jess has been trying the experience one where you have to unlock experience to get bigger horsepower. She says it's way too easy. Even on the hardest mode, she goes, I've just plowed one field and I almost unlocked the next level.
I found one. I dabbled with it a little bit, but I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. If I'm going to use it, there's a mod where there's 2 meters, one for eating and one for sleeping, where you have to eat and sleep.
Oh.
I think it's just called Live Farmer or something like that. I thought that's kind of interesting.
I think I saw a mod like, yeah, I think I saw that somewhere. Hadn't looked at it. So you have to eat your own food, or?
No, you have to put down a placeable to where you buy food.
Okay.
And then if you get too tired, all of a sudden you like can't walk anymore. You just keep walking slower and slower because you're tired.
Interesting.
I'm not sure what happens if you don't eat. I don't think there's like a die thing or anything. I think it just slows the game down to where you can hardly move. Is all it does. I haven't tested it thoroughly enough yet.
Hi, Jess. How you doing? All right. She's doing all right. So yeah, before I go kayaking again, I have to buy new oars again. And this year, I'm like, I'm gonna spend money on oars. I'm gonna get some nice high-end oars, and then I go lose them down the river immediately.
You have to get a set with a string that attaches to the kayak so they stay together.
Just literally ordered. Ordered them on. Got right here. Paddle leashes that will get leashed. Just goes ordering those before you buy the next paddles. Should have thought of that before we lost $200 paddles. Actually, a little over $200.
That seems a little high for paddles.
Yeah, they're high end. And remember, it's Canadian dollars.
Yeah.
Same thing would be $100 US.
Well, I don't know. With the way inflation and stuff is going, I think we're catching up to you real quick. Like
The problem is, it's doing the same thing here. Everything that's happening in the U.S. inflation-wise, like we hit $2 a liter for fuel for the first time. I don't know what that is in U.S. gallons and U.S. dollars, but fuel price has gone up stupid.
what is it? I think it's approximately 2 liters to every 1 gallon of gas. I think
Close, yeah.
it's not exact, but kind of close. Because I was gonna say, yeah, gas is just a little over $4 per gallon here.
Jess is figuring it out right now. She has a calculator. So it would be in US dollars, we are paying US dollars per gallon, we are paying $5.67.
Ouch! That's more like California.
And we're not even the most expensive areas. There's parts of Canada that are even more expensive.
I mean, it can only go so far, and something's gonna have to give. I mean, people are only gonna put up with so much, you know what I mean? Before they just say, screw it, we give up. You know, something's gonna have to
As
happen.
we go into anarchy.
Uh,
But yeah, something's going to have to break. I think people are going to be close to that point. Michael, how's it going? Oh yeah,
latest weather report.
when I was kayaking, I was actually wearing the fedora that's on the wheel. The fedora on the wheel is no longer a thing anymore. I've left it on the wheel because, well, you'll see if we get the fedora. But the fedora you guys have seen me wear when you guys spin the wheel floated down the river.
Never to be seen again.
Probably float into the U.S. Somebody in the U.S. is going to find a floppy, rotten hat.
Wouldn't that be hilarious if I just happened to find it in my river? That would be so hilarious.
If you
I
find
don't
my
think
oars, I want them back. What, Jess?
I don't know. Finders keepers.
What, Jess? Oh, customs. Long hauler sure is a nice hat. Would be a shame if someone changed it.
Uh-oh.
Fedora floated down the river, so did my kayaks, so did my oars, so did all my cameras. I didn't float down the river. I almost died. Yeah, I told that story a little bit ago.
It was pretty quiet earlier, so I'd say it wouldn't hurt to repeat it.
28 degrees Celsius there. It is 15 degrees Celsius here. Bit of a cool day. Oh, I'm fine now. It just sucked. There'll be a video coming out on the main channel where I talk about it more and put in some video, just short little video clip.
Might have a little PTSD when it comes to water for a little while.
No, I don't think so.
No?
Not lakes anyway. I would love to get back out today, but I need to buy new paddles first. And there's no good paddle shop in town, so I have to drive an hour to buy paddles. I wonder if I could buy those paddles online.
You don't go to Walmart and just buy the cheapest, junkiest ones?
Even the Walmart most expensive ones would be pretty junky compared to what I'm used to. I've been using aluminum ones till this year, and then this year we switched to the carbon. I want something nice, lightweight.
Michael's giving you the full forecast for the week.
Long Hauler's been a member for 4 months. Well, that means we have to spin the wheel. Long Hauler? Here we go. Make sure I show this. If it lands on the fedora, you guys are going to see a brand new fedora. It's one of the secret hats. It'll won't even have to land on the mystery one now. Juan Deere. It's not terrible. It's not a terrible hat. Never happened to the music on those. Okay. Long Hauler. No big deal at all. I'm happy. Where's my timer? Timer. Play the timer. Hang on, is that it right? No. What the heck is that? Why is my timer not working? Oh, it is working. I'm just looking at the wrong place. Spin you right around. Baby right around. I can't sing. Probably get copyrighted if I did. Jess, if you're bored, I could use another grass cutter on this field. She didn't look all that enthused.
I can switch over to that too if she can't make it in. If I get caught.
You were going to ask if we had lots to do? Yeah, we. Uh-oh. What?
Oh my.
What? Michael. We have to wait 3 more minutes, but what? I wait for the timer to go down, but Michael.
It's worth the wait.
Michael. What? At least Long Hauler was nice to me with just a spin. Michael went hardcore.
He's out for blood today.
No kidding. Michael. I need to learn how to do the Michael voice, right? I need lessons from your mom. If someone took... that's a thing, long hauler.
It is on 22, but not 25.
It is a thing. It's extremely buggy. A mod is extremely buggy. That's why you don't see it anywhere. Happy Mother's Day. Is that why I'm wearing the Kentucky Derby? Yes, happy Mother's Day. Yeah, so yeah. In FS22, someone did make a mod where you use your horses to pull implements. Yes.
If you go to my channel, Long Hauler, I only did 3 episodes of it because it was so hard to do. I think it's just called FS22 No Tractors. I did it, but it's very painful. I did it
buggy.
like a year or 2 ago.
Yeah, Duke and Coyote Dreams did it too. And yeah, it's super buggy.
The only thing you can't do is harvest. There's no way to harvest. So I think I just got the steam tractor mod. I used the steam tractor to harvest. But you pretty much can do everything else. Doesn't the Hofburg map have more horse options?
I don't know. Yeah, someone would have to spend a lot of time making a mod like that, but it would be neat if someone did. Be super neat. My truck came back home last night. Oh, for the brakes? Did you not have a truck for like 2 weeks? Just because of brakes? Yes, in real life there were horse-drawn harvesters. Yep. Yep. Oh, there we go. Michael gets his hat. Stay with the green. Okay. What is going on with that? Alarm. Seriously, alarm. Oh, I hit the button several times, right? I think I hit the buttons a couple times and I'll start the timer again. Michael. Oh, you want the song?
One woke up on a Tuesday, said I'm done with blending in. Found a box up in the closet, pulled the ribbon with a grin. Little lace around the edges, tilted low and sitting flat. Caught a smile in the mirror like, who's that boy in that lacy hat? One feels pretty, oh so pretty, spinning circles on the welcome mat. He's got shimmer, got that giggle.
Get the feeling that someone's riding your butt there, Juan. I caught up to you.
Well, Jess is here. She's going to start cutting too, so.
Yeah, this is my last row. I was going to start help cutting, but if she's going to cut, then you guys should be able to stay ahead of me, I think.
Neighbors peeking through the curtains. Someone drops a grocery bag. Kids all point and start to copy. Trying on their mama's
Should go up and down a couple times on this side to even things out a little bit here too.
Every step a little braver, clicking heels to that lacy hat. Who wrote the rules on what to wear? Who said you can't and left them there? One shrug, spin, says, I don't care. Life feels lighter dressed like that. One feels pretty, oh so pretty. Spinning stories where the fear once sat. He's a riot, quiet rebel, painting color over every crack. One feels pretty, wild and witty. No more hiding in a paper bag. Hands up, laughing down the sidewalk, living his truth in a lacy hat.
Why would you do that, Michael? Are you saving a lot of money that way? A tow truck is expensive. What? That's confusing to me. You would tow it literally across 2 cities, all the way through Dallas, all the way through Fort Worth, just to bring it to a family mechanic. That's got to be a big tow bill. I would suggest the same tractor I'm running works really well. What do you mean you couldn't join? Oh, Jess failed to join. Oh, never mind. Jess is not coming to cut. I thought you were in game.
Remember, Juan, it's every other person. Because I joined first, I got the good spot.
Right.
Now she's gonna get the buggy spot. It does seem like it works that way.
Some big news for long hauler. I switched accounts at work. I don't know what switching accounts mean. And now work the front side of the clock. I don't know what that means. Switched accounts. So you change shift? Is that what you're saying? Now you don't work night shift, you work day shift? I'm sure I switched accounts. Account might be shift. I don't. The terms you're using are foreign to me.
That's what it sounds like to me, that he just switched shifts.
Can't join? I'm confused by Michael and confused by long hauler. This is not a good sign.
Sounds normal to me.
Well, Michael being confusing, yes, but Michael and long hauler being confusing at the same time. I don't know if I can handle this. Come on. Okay, time has run out. You guys can get me in a different hat now. Fort Worth is 70 miles away from you. Yeah, exactly my point. That's my point, Michael. Sure, noob. How's it going? Why would you tow a vehicle 70 miles when there's mechanics a lot closer?
Maybe he wanted a good mechanic.
You would think there's more good, like, you literally drove by hundreds of mechanic shops. All of Dallas and Fort Worth. You drove through past hundreds of mechanic shops to go to one. I guess if you know a shop, maybe it's better to go to a shop you know than shop you don't know. Move out of the way. Today's the entire. Today the entire.
I think she means the map is green because we're doing all this grass.
Oh, the entire stream is green. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Because in-game is grass. I'm wearing green hat. Match with the cops. Your cops were green?
I'm even driving a green tractor. How the heck did that happen?
Huh? Crops, not cops, maybe. Crops. Okay, Jess. Yeah.
Yep.
Jess got it before. Sure, noob. Jess can understand. I'm not smart enough. No, it's not an English problem. It's an autocorrect problem. Yeah, Duke is running a green tractor. I'm running a beige tractor. Oh, when you jump off the deer, you can go get whatever tractor you want. Pull a windrower. Don't worry, sure noob. My English is broken every day. The amount of people that say I pronounce words wrong in my live or my trucking stream. Some people are very helpful and tell you how to pronounce it. Other people just make fun of you. I'm like, people that tell you how to pronounce it are actually quite helpful. I never been to Fort Worth since March. I've never been in Fort Worth since March. I've never been? Yeah, I think that's the wrong. Sure, noob, your English is a heck of a lot better than Michael's. And Michael lives in the U.S. Because March is not that long ago.
Uh-oh. Come on.
I wouldn't put the word never, but maybe that was a spelling error too. I haven't been to Fort Worth. Once again, that's an incomplete sentence because you have been in Fort Worth in March. You said so. You can't say I haven't been in Fort Worth when you were literally there in March. Just over a month ago. Jess is getting frustrated with me.
Yes, Mr. Teacher.
Sorry, what?
What is this, 4th grade English?
Oh, Long Hauler's last comment I missed. Okay. Switch, shift, and account. Where I was hauling out of. I don't know what account means. Like, account. Changed accounts. Does that mean changed accounts? Okay, I'm trying to. So where I was hauling out of. So changing accounts is just changing customers? You have a dedicated route and you're changing customer? These are definitely words I don't know how they apply to trucking, but they must be. Maybe it's an American trucking thing or. We are just harvesting straight out grass. We're gonna bale it up, have some hay for the cows and the sheep. Harvesting grass. It's our last cutting of the year.
Third crop.
Third crop. I know here in real world they're doing first crop all over the place.
A little early for first crop in my area.
Yeah.
Got to grow first.
I think they seem to be cutting it a bit early. I think they're very concerned about how dry of a year it is this year. We didn't have a lot of snow, so the grass is ready earlier this year. So it looks like they're cutting it a little bit early because of how concerned they are about getting a second cutting in. It'll be too dry. If they don't cut it now, the grass is not going to have a good start for a second cutting. Right now we are sitting at 31% of average snowpack. So we have a lot less snow than average still up in the mountains. So super, super, super dry year. Already forest fires burning. So I think farmers, because we didn't have a lot of snow, the grass had an early start. So they're cutting early. And I think they want to make sure they get a good second cutting out of it. I doubt we'll get a third cutting unless you're irrigating. Lots of guys are irrigating already. Oh,
If I was gonna put it up in the silo, I might cut it a little early. But yeah, for making hay, I waited at least until June.
Yeah, farmers are actually on water restrictions already here in the Okanagan. So there's farmers complaining that you're not giving us enough water to get our crops in. But our lakes are just not full enough to pull the water out. If the water's not there to pull out, there's just no water to pull out. Michael says, so yesterday at work, yesterday at work, I work with all right well. Okay. Yesterday at work, I work with all right well. I got stabbed in the hand with little pokey thing of cheap metal. It hurts. Whew. Sure noob, never apologize for your English. Just read the comment Michael just left. And pomegranate? No, I don't think so. Not here anyway. I don't think pomegranates are a thing. No, I've never heard of pomegranate orchard. Our orchards are in trouble too because of a frost. Okay. I work with right up well. Okay, so Michael works with insulation. Michael insulates. I'm trying to figure out what he's talking about. Ducting. Michael puts insulations on ducting. So maybe some ducting had a sharp edge and cut his hand. I'm gonna go with that. The stab happens so fast, I didn't have time to process it. You have to get stitches. Whew, I think I got what Michael is saying. He works in a factory that does ducting, metal tubing for AC and heating to flow through. He puts insulation on it, and I think Michael cut his hand. And if anyone else gets that out of that, I'm pretty proud of myself if I got it right. They put me in banding metal. You're not working in insulation anymore. So banding metal. So banding. So you're taking finished pipes and banding them together into big packages. And banding them onto pallets, maybe? No more working with insulation. So did maybe he got cut by a band. I know when you band with those metal bands, that can be dangerous. See if we
Oh
got
yeah, that must slit your finger right open.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I still got a couple scars on my fingers from them things.
Plastic bands are better in that. I'm taking a coil and making pipes out of them. That's not banding metal then. Bending? Bending? You're bending metal? Although if you're going from coil to pipes, you're cutting the metal bands on a coil. That's dangerous too, cutting those bands. Woo! That can get exhilarating. Things can go very wrong very quick if you're cutting bands on a coil.
Especially if they got a heck of a lot of tension on them.
Yeah. Jess is trying to join one more time. It's her last time.
If you think it'll help in any way, I can always log off and...
Yeah, but then you won't be able to join, so it doesn't help us. We still don't have an extra farmer.
That's true. It is strange though how it's like every other person, it's a bug.
So I take it all you're doing is, Michael, is you're taking a coil and just feeding it into a machine. Where'd long hauler go? I'm still confused what long hauler's job is. I don't think Michael answered if he got stitches or not.
Last time I cut myself really bad, they're kind of doing away with stitches. They use like some kind of glue now. They actually put like, it's almost like a super glue, and then they just press the skin together and you're good to go.
I know when I cut my forehead open, they still use stitches there. But it was only 3 stitches for a cut that was like 1.5 inches long. So I think she decided that because of how much the skin moves and bends on your eyebrow, that she was using like the glue, but then 3 stitches to make sure the glue didn't get pulled apart. We have anti-cut gloves. So it cut through your gloves? Or were you not wearing your gloves? There's a spike that got my finger. How is there a spike? I'm just trying to think. A coil of metal. Maybe the cheat wasn't perfect and the cheat had a sharp edge on it. Call that a spike? The edge of a cheat? Yeah, it wouldn't take much for a job like that to lose fingers or even full arms. Like that stuff, when it cuts, it cuts. PTO? Just can't join. PTO Lua is preventing her to join. You need a PTO. You can't uninstall the PTOs. Seems kind of important to have a PTO on a farm. It's weird that it's not even the mod that's keeping you out. I validated my files yesterday. Yeah, this is the first time I'm playing the game after validating. Duke making a huge win row.
Ain't that how we did it before with that round baler? It just kept going backwards and backwards, and
Yeah,
I won't go more than 3 times.
that's usually my rule
This is
too.
on my
2 or
yeah.
3 times, and then get out the baler and go around once, and then do it again. Hopefully, when we get a new baler, it'll fix that problem. Oh, okay. So there's a mod that uses a PTO. That's conflicting. Okay. Okay, so join the game, leave it hanging, so open your log file, and then it'll tell you exactly which mod. Okay, that's helpful. Just watch this time, it just joins. Because if we know which mod it is, then we know which one we have to work on replacing, and maybe we do have a replacement for that mod. Especially since we're coming up on 1962 here. I was watching a documentary of Class. As a German company. Oh, Michael kept the spike that stabbed him. So it's just a tiny little spike of metal cheating. Just shared a photo on Discord. Class is a German company, and they got famous for their very unique binder when binding hay. The way, like, all the other big companies, Moline and John Deere, and everybody struggled with the size of twine with their binders. If the size of twine wasn't just right, the binders would bind up, and you'd have to stop and fix it. And Class came out with a moving head binder, and if that one would get clogged up, all you need to do is hit it with a hammer. It was good to go again, but it rarely went wrong. So Class got famous for their binders. But then when World War II hit, Hitler did the thing Total War, so Class can no longer work on their binders anymore. So they have to be 100% focused on building German military equipment. But what Class did was, behind the back of Hitler in a secret room, kept working on their binders and made their first self-propelled binder. During the war, whenever the investigators would come out, they would hide that part and just work on Total War. But as soon as the investigators went away, they were working on their combine. And after the war, they came out with this new combine. The problem was they couldn't sell it because nobody wanted to buy German after the war. No, we're not going to buy German. So they bought, what's the other the company they bought? It's European. Resolute. They're orange tractors. Klaus bought.
Alice Chalmers?
No, they're.
Or not Alice Chalmers.
It starts with an R. It's a European tractor. Anyway, they bought that company and then sold their new binders under that company, and secretly built an empire until Class became a name brand that people could buy again. But it was interesting how they disobeyed Hitler and still kept building on their it's Resolute or something like that. Resolute, something company like that. The logo is like a diamond. They're orange tractors in Europe. And then Class did that underhanded, secretly selling their stuff. Under a different brand by buying the brand. And they kept the Resolute, I think it's something like that. Resolute tractors, they kept the outside shell exactly like the tractor. Like all their customers were used to, this is what this tractor looks like. It'd be like buying a John Deere, not telling anybody that you bought the John Deere, and then just keeping it exactly looking like a John Deere, but then switching out the axles, and then switching out the transmission, and then switching out the engine, and switching out the electronics. They just slowly switched out the internals of this tractor. The outside still, years after year, still looked exactly like the original, but the inside just slowly became theirs. And then they've done the same thing in North America more recently. They learned this lesson after World War II. How did Class start invading the U.S.? Well, they bought Caterpillar, part of Caterpillar. The Cat Lexon combines that you see in North America all over the place, they're just Class, labeled as Caterpillar. So they're doing the same thing today in modern era. They got a Trojan horse pretending to be a Caterpillar when it's just a Class tractor or Class combine. Because people don't want to buy, they want to buy American, right? North America. We want to buy Canadian tractors, American tractors. We don't want to buy European. So they're pretty smart that way. Having said that, Case IH is European. New Holland, Ford. Like, I think there's not much. There's not much for American tractor companies anymore. It's all European owned now.
Last I heard, even John Deere, that was all America, big America. They last I heard, they went to Mexico.
Yep, a lot of the stuff is being manufactured in Mexico. Yep. Yeah, it's still an American company. John Deere is still an American company. But like in Canada, we have Versatile. Very, very Canadian company. Except that it got bought out by Ford, and then it went to New Holland, and then that went to European, and then it actually went, Versatile went to Rostelmash, and then Russia invaded Ukraine, and nobody wanted to buy a Versatile tractor that's owned by a Russian company, so they sold it to a Turkey company. So a Canadian manufacturer in Canada building Versatile tractors is now owned by a Turkish holding company. They also build Kubotas in Winnipeg. A versatile Nemesis tractor is exactly the same tractor as a Kubota N8. They literally come off the same line. They just put a different skin on it. The cab is exactly the same, but the hood, they put a different hood on it. That's about it. In a different color. But so same thing car manufacturers, like when we bought a Toyota Matrix, it's a Chevy Vibe. Chevy Vibe is built by Toyota back in the day.
I was just gonna say Chevy and GM did that for years.
Yeah.
With their trucks. It was the exact same truck.
But just put a different hood on it, right?
Didn't even do that. I think it was exactly the same truck.
No, the Chevy and GM had a different front grille. I think that's about the only big difference. The front grille was different. But yeah, it's exactly the same vehicles. Even my Ford Explorer, when I owned a Ford Explorer, had a Nissan transmission in it. Literally said Nissan on it. Yes, Jess. Yes, Jess. Okay. Do we have a class windrower? Class windrower, let's see. Nope, we have lizard. That's it for windrower. Our windrower is not class. Although, who knows? It says lizard, right? Yes. Yeah,
Of course.
John Deere, I think Duke was running the John Deere a little bit ago.
Yep, I sure was.
So John Deere has an invalid joint index. So if I jump in the John Deere, it would maybe throw up the air again. So right now she's getting air over and over and over for a windrower. That's because Duke is running the windrower, or was at least. He just stopped. I'm going to look at the John Deere and see what the model number is. Yeah, it's the John Deere 4010. It's the 4000 series. Yeah, the 4010.
That was throwing up an error, huh?
That The rear linkage had an error. It might be the PTO on the back. So if I start that up. Yep. So this John Deere is an error, yep. Okay. Well, I guess we have to get rid of green on the farm eventually. That's one of the problems.
Yeah, sounds about right to me. Do you make the 125 bales or the 150s?
I think I always made the smaller bales.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's what it was set to,
Yeah,
but I wanted to make sure.
I think they fit better on the trailer when you're loading.
Okay.
I'm going to give my mom a charm for a bracelet. Charm for a bracelet, and my 3 siblings. I don't know what they're gonna get. You guys didn't coordinate your gifts? Why don't you all give the same thing?
My goodness, is anything gonna work on this baler today? Sheepers. The 560 couldn't connect. The case can't turn it on.
Yeah, the case has a PTO issue all the time. I don't know why. Although it's running the cutter just fine. It's almost like you need a different tractor for each implement because they're all bugged out in one way or another. Yeah, the case does really well with only a very few implements.
I forgot where this was parked.
And even the International 560?
Yeah, that's what I tried to use first, and I wouldn't even connect to the baler.
Might have to use the John Deere. What are the other options?
I could hook my M to it.
That might still pull the baler.
Oh, I know it does because I've used it. I forgot where this was parked. I don't like leaving stuff out.
Tractors? Wherever.
Yeah.
There's no particular rule where tractors get parked. I have my equipment parked in order of use. I think. No, that was on a different map, not even on this one. Yeah. I don't have them even in order of use on this map. On Gnadentale, I have equipment parked in the order I use them.
Oh, maybe Jess can hop in today.
Michael says, Juan! What? No sibling knows nothing. Michael's siblings
right,
don't know nothing.
That's right, Mother's Day is coming up.
I don't have to worry about Mother's Day. My mom lives too many thousands of miles away from me.
Oh, this is a Super M. Yeah, this will handle that baler, no problem.
It's gonna look a little wonky, a small little tractor, but it's got the horsepower.
The M wasn't so little.
Oh, compared to
pretty
these
good
other
sized
tractors. Compared to a modern tractor, yeah. But back in the day, it was a solid big tractor, yeah.
And it can turn on a dime.
With the tricycle steering, yep.
Oops, that wasn't too smart. Oopsies.
Unload the bale right in the way.
Unload the bale on top of the hay rake and flip the hay rake up. That was real smart. Hopefully I can fix that issue. Do I have super strength on here? Please say.
I think so, yeah.
Thank God. Good.
I think I have that on.
Oh, come on. Unstick. No, it's stuck in the ground. I broke it, Juan. I broke it.
Is the rake stuck in the ground?
It is.
I
I
hate
hit
that.
it a few times. It is stucked. Stuck good, too.
Sometimes
Yep, I might have to gonna have to reset that one.
reset the rake, yeah.
Okay, where's rake? There's the farmall. Where's the rake?
Let's see. What? Maybe that option.
Ah.
Yeah, it's when I'm clicking, I can't click on the rake. I can only click on the baler.
Yeah, that's
Well,
I can't even see it.
You'll have to move the baler and then see.
Yeah. Let's move the baler. Yeah, I was zoomed in so far I didn't even see what I was. It just happened. Let's see, I moved this. How will it show up? It is not even showing up on the map.
I see it. I just reset it.
Oh, good. Sorry about that.
You better be. You better be. That's not cheating when the game bugs up. So we're gonna have to get rid of the John Deere 4000 series.
Aww.
Do we not have a 5000 though too? I think we have a 5000 series John Deere. Maybe not yet. Oh, I mean, we're not going to get rid of it anytime soon. Well, we need replacement John Deeres first. We're not just going to get rid of green without replacing green. Come on now. Can't find a shader cache file. You want to clear out your shader cache. Maybe that's your problem. I don't know who put all these power line poles in the middle of a field.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Electricity, who needs it anyway?
Evil. Off grid.
And my brother got our generator running. It's not running properly yet, but it's running on the RV. It seems to run pretty decently, so we just left it running and then left the RV. I came back like 8 hours later just to see, and it had turned off. So I'm not sure why it's turning off. It's not turning off when we're sitting there waiting, but it is turning off if you just leave it running. So
I got a inverter.
yeah, it's going into an inverter and then charging batteries. Yeah. Would it maybe shut off if it says that the batteries are all 100%?
I suppose. Why shut off? I mean, like, my generator's got what they call an eco mode. If it's not drawing a lot of power, it'll just idle down. And then when it needs more power, it'll just idle back up again.
Because this generator will definitely idle up and idle down. Because I put it under a lot of load by plugging everything in the RV. I turned down some space heaters and then a skill saw, and just put a load on it, and it kept running no problem. And it kept running. It just idled way up and ran at a higher RPM, and it kept going no problem. But for some reason, it's not staying running. But then, like, once again, I don't know why it's shutting down. I think once we live in it, we'll find out. Of course, the generator is not clean energy, so we're going to have to run our computers through a UPC.
Oh, yeah.
So that the generator is charging the UPC, and then we're running the computers off the UPC.
Well, if it's a generator with a true sine wave, it'll be fine.
It is not.
Ah.
And it's like a $10,000 generator. It's 20 years old. Cummins generator. Owen, something like that. Runs off of gasoline, not diesel, because they want it to run off exactly what the RV engine runs off of.
Yeah, if you run it through a UPC, that should clean it up good enough for electronics, I would think.
Yep. Charge up the UPC and Michael asked, do you like one live a weekend? No, I wish I could do 2 or 3 or even 4, Michael. I just don't have time to do 2 or 3. Duck, how are you today? Nice to hear you today.
I was doing 2 or 3 a week, but that just burns you out. Now I just do them when I feel like it.
I really enjoyed doing two a weekend, but do not have the time. I mean, I could keep doing it, but then I would never live in the RV. I would never get the RV done. Last weekend I went kayaking. Last weekend I should have just done 2 live streams. Life would have been better, but this weekend I intend to work on the RV. Ah, shoot, laundry.
That pesky real life always got to get in the way.
Yep. Let's see. You deleted your shader, Tash? I know she said that's the last time she was going to try joining 3 times ago, but here she is trying to still join. Hey,
She
Belle,
likes a
how's
challenge.
it going? Jess says she's stubborn. It worked. Jess is in. Well, cutting is pretty much done, so you can just get back to Duke. Jess says the answer is delete your chater cache and then you can get in.
Ah,
Belle says remember to hit that like button.
I'll absolutely for sure remember that next week.
Absolutely, for sure. No sarcasm there. What the heck?
No, I think I've done that once or twice.
So just
where
either you
I've had
can
trouble with mods.
you can run the John Deere and do tedding, or you can grab a different tractor, run to the shop, and get the windrower rake. I know, you don't have shaders and you're trying to load. It's a little wonky. Her screen is just... Her screen's having a seizure right now. No shaders is pretty interesting. Because it has to reload all the shaders, right? So it has to remap everything.
They usually don't take it that long to rebuild. Usually I just walk around the map for a little while and then it'll come back in.
Jess says she didn't get that option. She just was told straight to go to work. I didn't tell you to work. I just told you the work that needs to be done. However long it takes you to get to those jobs is up to you. If you just want to walk around riding horses all day, then that's what you're doing.
Not a demand, just a suggestion. Oh, Michael's gonna go buy some, buy mom some presents.
So when's Mother's Day? Tomorrow.
25th. Oh no, that's Memorial Day. Yeah, it is tomorrow. 10th.
Tomorrow. So you haven't bought your Mother's Day gift and you're buying it now. So you're buying your mother a charm, but you haven't bought it yet.
Wait
What
till
if
the
that
last
charm's
minute.
out of stock? Everybody else has gone and already bought it. Okay, Michael, good luck on ya.
He needs a mother like my mother. See, my mom don't want stuff. She just wants to go fishing.
Well, you know what? Jess and I have stopped doing gifts for each other because we don't need anything anymore. Like, it's all just
each other.
junk. It's all just more
Yep.
junk. So
Waste
we
of
gift.
money, huh?
We gift. We still give gifts. What we do is we gift experiences, a trip. Go do something, or food, or something special that way, and not a physical item. Like, I'm sure Michael's mom would appreciate Michael coming over and making a meal for mom and doing all the dishes more than a charm. I mean, I don't know Michael's mom, though. Some people are very materialistic that way. But we gift each other experiences. Exactly. Exactly like Duke's mom. Duke's mom doesn't want material things. Duke's mom wants an experience.
You said Jess? Yeah, she did join. What
Yeah,
did
she's
she,
just flying around the map trying to get shaders built. You can just jump in that tractor, Jess. Continue doing that job. You're right there. That is one of the jobs that needs to be done.
Will the 560 run the hay rake? Let's find out. I like to leave that M on the baler because it works so well with it. Let's see, where is... Should be able to... Hay rake's back up at the buy point, right?
Yeah, at the store, which is right where we are. It's right next to the field where the big radio tower is. What do you need, Jess?
This?
What's your problem with GPS? Drive a little bit? See? And yeah, they're not going to match what Duke had for GPS, but whatever, just make up your own and just make it up as you go.
That's what I do.
It took Jess an hour and a half to join, but she got here.
The stubbornness paid off.
I'm glad she's stubborn.
Yeah, that's quite a hayfield you got here, boy. That takes a while.
Yeah.
Quite an area.
We don't actually harvest it all 3 cuttings every year. Once all the storages are full again, then we will
skip a crop or two.
cuttings. Yeah. And the reason I rebuilt the hayfield is because of precision farming. I had the hayfield on separate blocks because of how this map works, and then I kept having problems with precision farming, so I've redone the hayfield to be on one of those blocks. So here's one big block on the map. This is going to be all the grass because grass you could get up to 3 cuttings, which means that the field information runs out 3 times as fast. And then the rest of the fields I have on exactly the same schedule. All of the rest of the fields, the field info dies on the same harvest. So to get around that weird precision farming problem of outdated field info.
Yes, the 560 does connect to the hay rake. Sweet.
Because the hay rake doesn't require a PTO.
I thought that was the case. Even FS25 has issues with some of the mods. Just certain things just work better with certain things. Especially with the vintage mods. Yep. I have that same setup. The Olivers, the seeder just dumps the seeds out. You can only plant about 20 feet. What other flaws did I find? It's a nice looking mod though. Most of it works. But yeah, the 3-point hitch on the Oliver 1555 is a little off. Mm-hmm. I'll be totally honest, I probably wouldn't even play this game anymore if it wasn't for mods. Oh. That's pretty rare. I've only had the tornado one time in my game. Oh, the submerged sanctuary. Oh, wow. Do you also have the mod where it can toss your equipment around and stuff? Okay. I have that mod, but I haven't experienced it yet, because I haven't had any tornadoes. I'm sure there's a cheat code to make one happen. Oh, I gotta answer a phone. Wrong number, or nobody wanted to talk to me? Could be. Oh, that's a heck of a scam.
Why won't you answer me?
I guess so.
how long have I been talking to myself muted? I guess Michael disappeared, so nobody in chat. Thanks, Jess. I've been talking to myself. They probably heard Duke though.
I'm back.
You're back. Yeah, it's nothing like doing a scam. I've been muted for a long time. Over 5 minutes, oh boy. Yeah, nothing like pulling a scam when people are expecting this type of person to come around, and here comes that type of person, but they're not legit. Yeah. It's like when elections come, right? You expect people to come and knock on your door, but you're not actually from elections. So it's illegal not to fill it out, right? So I've seen people sending them census back. It says return to sender, not giving Carney my information. It's like census is not political. There's nothing political about a census. Because you legally have to fill out a census. It's not partisan. There's nothing political about it. It's a little silly. A little silly. I hate the person in power right now, so I'm not going to fill out the census. Well, you're not doing the guy you want to vote for next any favors by not filling out the census.
You're actually hurting yourself because they use them numbers to see if there's enough people in a certain area to upgrade things and fix roads.
Yep. It's like you're literally hurting your own party just because you don't like the political party that is leading right now. It's like, you're dumb. Okay. How do you unload?
Why?
Why? Because it's full, that's why.
I mean, literally, why?
I couldn't help myself.
That was a good one. That's almost like who's on first, what's on second deal there. Okay, so my bale is almost full here, so you might not have to move. Who said I was gonna move?
There we go. I'm full. You were just gonna keep going, huh?
I got the bigger tractor today.
This is true.
That might not mean a thing. That one should get you a little more hay. That's a double instead of a single. Ah, come on.
I think we do a similar pattern for unloading bales. Just do a big loop and unload it away from.
That's usually what I do.
Just looking where you've dropped your bales off, I'm like, I think we do it the same way.
Except the first bale, I dumped that one on the hay rig.
Right on the hay rake. Yeah, that wasn't recommended. Pretty sure in the instructions for the hay rake it says do not drop bale on hay rake.
It helps with, you know, if you're not zoomed in so far and you actually look behind you before you dump the bale. Yeah, this is all good advice.
You have to put signs on everything, like coffee is hot.
Yeah, yeah. Water is wet, you know.
And allergy alert. Peanuts may contain peanuts. Yeah. The McDonald's coffee may be hot and the peanuts may contain peanuts. Allergy alerts are just silly.
What amuses me the most is they leave the word may in there instead of does.
It's like the lawsuits that require these wording. It says, like, when you read signs, you just go, so what happened over here that requires a sign like that? Like, I'd like to know the story behind this rule. Or why this sign is needed.
If you really want to know the answer, though.
What happened to common sense? We don't teach common sense anymore, so that it's gone. Common sense is only there if it's taught. Common sense is not natural. Common sense is taught. And if it no longer is taught, then it's not common anymore.
People are searching for it on their phone. That's the problem.
Yeah, we are the only species that are glued to screens.
It's kind of funny. Me and my sister had a little bit of a spat the other day. It's like she invited me over to watch a movie or something with her, and when I watch something, I'm watching it.
Yeah.
While she's watching it, she's on the phone, and I don't know what it is. It shouldn't bother me, but it does. It's like, are you watching or are you playing on your phone? Oh, I can do both. I'm like, yeah. It just irks me, and it shouldn't, but it does.
I think there's a caveat to there. Like, so basically, the reason for this is to watch this or do this. Then you should go do that, right? When I'm editing video, I have YouTube or music playing in the background just as a distraction. But that's different than you're here to watch that, right?
Yeah.
When you're on a date night, yeah, don't put the phone on the counter.
It's one of them pet peeves. I just can't. I don't know why it bothers me, but it just does. Seeing someone texting on a phone just. Put the stupid phone down.
It's like we all came here to do this thing. Get off your phone. And with Starlink now, we're in the middle of nowhere, no cell service, camping, and here are people watching movies in their RV. I'm like, what's the point? Why'd you even bother coming out here? I mean, if it was a rainy day and you can't go out kayaking or camping or hiking, sure, go watch a movie in your RV, but here they are in the middle of nowhere where there's no cell service with Starlink attached, and they spend their whole summer vacation or their whole week vacation camping out in the middle of nowhere, watching YouTube, playing on their tablets and phones. Like, what's the point? What's the point of even being out here? You could have stayed at home and done the same thing. You know, when we went on vacation with our family and friends, Jess just goes, "No NASCAR." I'm like, "Yep." And funny enough, my brother-in-law, he had the same message: "No hockey." You can't watch. Where we are here in the hot springs and all of this stuff, we are here to enjoy this stuff, not to go watch hockey games. That we can do that at home, right? And did I have the temptation to go watch a NASCAR race or what? No. Whatever. We're here to have fun. Don't get taken out of the moment for your regular stuff. What's the point of vacation if you just do the same thing you were doing at home? I'm going to be full here pretty quick. 80%.
Oh, is he going to get full in time?
Full.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, man. Talk about timing.
Didn't even have to slow down?
Nope. Yeah, that's nice when you got 3 people like this and you can just make quick work of all this. If you had to do this by yourself, you would have been here a while.
I was hoping I'd get some help on this one. Like, Duke hasn't joined for a while, and Jess hasn't joined. She joined, yeah, but and just like I'm gonna need a lot of help on this one, especially since I've been working on this field for so long and it's getting dark.
Yeah, and some of these tractor mods, the lights don't always work so good.
At this point, we're in good shape. Just when you're done that.
At least until our bellies start
Okay.
rumbling.
Yeah. Be getting hungry here soon, won't we? Yeah, it's still an hour away. Food. What? Half an hour away? Last weekend, Jess was like, "What do you mean you're hungry? It's 10 o'clock. I'm like, "I've been getting up at 5 a.m. all week. It's been a weird week. Lunch has been early for me all week. So 10 o'clock is lunch for me." Well, it's hard for me to make food while I'm live streaming. I'm not that good of a multitasker. You have any of those pizza things left? Those are really good. Oh, pulled pork and poutine would be good too. Oh yeah, no, I think I put too many cheese curds in the last one. Oh, I missed a little bit. if we don't have enough cheese, we can just go less cheese curds. It'd still be poutine-ish. It'd just be like French fries and gravy with pulled pork with just a little bit of cheese curds. It'd still be fine.
Uh-oh, here we go again.
We're good. We're good.
Look at that.
Poutine is delicious. I'll be honest, Jess puts too much pulled pork on it. But Jess loves the pulled pork on it. But I like a little bit of pulled pork on it. I want about half the amount she puts on hers. But yeah, basically you take French fries, put them in a bowl, dump cheese curds over the French fries, and then you put some pulled pork on top of those French fries and cheese curds, and then pour over hot gravy. So it's a bowl, and then grab a fork and eat out of that. Just so good. I mean, sodium intake's a little high, but with just making them at home, she doesn't add any extra salt, so that helps. But if you buy it if you buy that meal, it is a very salty meal. Yeah, Jess uses a reduced sodium gravy, and then no extra salt on the fries, and no salt on the pulled pork. So at home, it's a lot healthier than buying it. There's a local food truck that makes exactly that meal. They call it pulled pork, protein pulled pork, because you can pick sausage or pulled pork, not pulled, protein poutine. There we go, protein poutine, because there's some meat on your poutine.
Say that 5 times fast.
Protein poutine. What's that, Jess? I think, and they put a sweet barbecue sauce in their pulled pork that I really like. And then the sausages they serve in their food truck, they literally drive halfway across the country 2 or 3 times a year and buy all these sausages, put them in their freezer, to get real Mennonite sausage from Manitoba. Only problem is it's frozen, but whatever. It's still so good.
That's what air fryers are for. Uh-oh.
Ooh, this one might actually be... Yeah, I don't think we got this one timed out.
No, I'll slow down. Oh, still filling, still filling.
Still filling
back
on
up,
me.
back up. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up.
There we go. Oh, almost. First one that didn't time out. And now I'm guessing none of them will time out because slowly you get...
Oh, it's like the stoplight situation.
Yeah, where now you hit every single red light. Sometimes you drive through town and hit every green light, and other times it's just like red light, red light, red light, red light. It's like you've gotten off the counter. Actually, a lot of cities are designed that way on purpose. The direction of traffic that rush hour is going, they try to design those to hit a lot more green lights. So if you're driving against rush hour, you're going to get a lot more red lights. traffic flow engineers. Yeah, this tractor, you're right. I thought it would look too small on this, but it's pretty decent size. The baler is huge, but I think the scale is pretty good, actually.
That's one of the few mods that just seems like it always worked really well was the M and H, the
Yeah.
Farmall M and H. There was no problem with hitches, and if you get the wide front, the turn response is a lot slower, so I always get the tricycle front end. Other than that, it's awesome.
How tippy were these tractors in real world?
They're pretty tippy. You didn't want to be in road gear and make any sharp turns. Or have a front end loader on them.
Yeah.
They're a bit tippy.
A front end loader with those latch dumps where you have to pull the latch.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine the whole thing going sideways and you're quickly trying to reach for that latch. It's like, dump the load, dump the load, dump the load.
Hey, Juan, I don't have to imagine.
I might as well not even start.
I had a Farmall H with that stupid loader. The worst was when you had a big load in your bucket and you're jerking on it, trying to get that to tripping in the rope or the chain snaps.
Oh.
And you have to put it down because it's got too much pressure on the latch.
Yeah. Yep. Too much friction on there and it doesn't want to release. Yep.
As soon as I started taking over the farm and I had my own little budget, guess what I did? I went out and bought a brand new not brand new, 574 with a decent 2-stage hydraulics and a loader.
Yeah.
'Cause I was so sick of that old H.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone still has. I bet you there's some collectors that have those guys still in operating condition, but you see them in a lot of farms. You see those front end loaders like that just sitting, rusting away.
They're kind of useless because especially the H, I can't remember the M. The H didn't have live hydraulics, so you're trying to slip it in and out of gear to let the clutch out to get your hydraulics back while you're trying to move. It was not a fun thing to operate.
No. My sister and brother-in-law just bought a new Kubota tractor. It's a small little tractor, but it literally has a clutch in the PTO. You just twist the knob and it will turn the PTO on and off. You can turn the PTO on and off on the fly. Just by twisting the knob, it'll automatically just clutch the PTO. It's like, okay, that's pretty spiffy. It's like, grab a tractor and a baler and help me bale these bales. I don't know. Did you try attaching the John Deere to this baler?
No, I haven't.
So
I know the 560 won't. Or it'll attach, but you can't turn it on.
You haven't tried that tractor. So attach it to the baler, unfold it, and see if it starts up. See if you can turn it on. If you can't turn it on, then forget that. Then bring a trailer and front end loader and.
Oh, here we go again. Oh, no, we're clear.
And
see, look at that. Juan was worried.
I was worried. Won't even attach. Fires up. Okay. Now Duke won't be able to keep up with the windrowing, but that's okay. We'll just have one windrow instead of 2 or 3 sometime.
I was going as fast as I can.
We'll still be more efficient with 2 balers. Get this done. Now we collect the bales tomorrow. Yeah. I think everything else is done. I think.
I think there was some harvesting to do yet.
Was there?
I remember when I was cycling through the implements, it looked like there was a combine
Just
halfway
in
through
that case,
harvesting
forget the
something.
baler and just start harvesting. There's no reason for it. Yeah. Let's just see. Before you return it, let's just see. Oh yeah, got soybean to harvest. Yeah. Yeah, there's a John Deere harvester out there with trucks out there. So yeah, forget baling. Start harvesting.
Work.
Yeah. Doesn't have to actually be done today though. I mean,
Oh no, we're real farmers. Can't eat until the work is done.
yeah. What do I need?
It's amazing how that carries over even after you quit farming. It's like, I gotta finish this before I can eat. Gotta finish this before I can eat.
Bell's got both streams. Thumbs up on both streams. Thanks, Bell.
Oh, I forgot to do that. I'll do that quick.
Would help if I...
There.
Wait, I'm still stuck in this hat. What happened? And Long Hauler just
Oh,
kind of
maybe the hat-
disappeared in mid-conversation, too.
I didn't hear you complain about that hat once yet. Maybe that hat's not as bad as you make it out to be.
It's not uncomfortable. It just looks silly on me.
Who cares what it looks like? If it's comfy, it's a comfy hat.
Well, the last comfy hat I wore floated down the river. Michael's
Uh-oh.
back.
Uh-oh.
Did they have the charm in stock that you wanted?
He must have bought it online, because I was going to say, that's a quick shopping trip.
He lives in a huge city.
Ah.
Huge city stores are all very close. But they had it in stock. Last minute shopping. We had
Even
a
the
gift
close-
idea for you while you were gone. Next time for Mother's Day, go to your. I mean, I guess you still live at home. Don't give her any kind of material gift. Just plan all the meals for the day, make all the meals for the day, do all the dishes, so your mom doesn't have to do any meals or any dishes all day long.
Vacuum the house, do the laundry. Or is that too much?
No, a whole day, just do all the chores that she normally does.
I have to laugh. When my ma was a little sick that one time, my niece came over, you know, and where's Uncle? I'm down in the basement. She comes down there. I was right in the middle of throwing the wash into the dryer, and she's like, "Uncle, what are you doing?" "Laundry." "You know how to do laundry?" I'm like, "What's to know how to do? The machines do all the work. You just gotta load them, put the soap in them, and load them. Separate the colors and whites, and the machine does all the work. Not that hard."
Second of 4, Michael. So you're kind of invisible in the family.
Oh,
Third of the 4. Jess is third of the 4. The third of the 4 is completely invisible.
this windrow might be a little messed up. My finger slipped.
Oh boy. Full tank of fuel. Full tank of fuel for mom too. Nice. I'm full. I'm one of 4. The oldest always gets everything their way. What's the purpose of this video game? To farm, to
Waste time.
waste time, have fun talking with people, to simulate farming. The purpose of this game is to simulate farming.
Isn't that the purpose of every video game? Waste time? I mean, you're not accomplishing anything in any video game.
Yeah, I think that's fair. What's the purpose of any video game? To entertain, I guess. We're entertained by by tractors. If you like tractors, then Farming Simulator entertains. Yeah, the oldest gets everything their way. The youngest gets spoiled. The youngest gets...
And the middle child gets stuck in the middle, like me.
Second isn't as bad as third. Third of 4, really, you're invisible. The first kid, you were still a novelty. Second, you get spoiled a little bit. Third, it's like, yeah, this is getting old. And the youngest is, this is my baby, right? Youngest always stays the baby.
Unfortunately, Michael, I had no brothers. I had older sister, younger sister, so guess who got to try on all the dresses?
Mm-hmm.
Aren't you pretty, little brother? Yeah.
Yeah. But the oldest has to do everything for the first time. Oldest has to learn how to do everything, and then the youngest just gets to follow and learn all the lessons that the oldest ones screwed up on. So going to school is a lot less stressful for the younger one because you already have siblings in that school already, so you're never lost.
Yeah, and if the older sibling was not such a good child, then the teacher automatically assumed that you had the same attitude as they did.
So if the oldest one screwed it up, and if the oldest one was the teacher's favorite, then the youngest one was the teacher's favorite automatically too. Your teachers taught your parents. So
I had a few teachers like that.
So your dad was a jackwagon and your teacher hated your dad, so that means you get the end of the stick too. So your dad was a bit of a troublemaker? Probably was the class clown. I could see that. We moved so many times that was not a problem. I know there was a few teachers that really like. I was such a good Mennonite Christian boy. So I was very well-behaved student, so I definitely made it easier for some of my siblings in school.
I sense sarcasm with that statement.
No sarcasm at all. I was Bible thumper Christian, like super well behaved. I mean, if we did not behave that way, my dad would beat the living crap out of us. So everybody would always come over, and your kids are so well behaved. Yeah, because we're terrified. Mom had
Yeah,
you
again, that's where it goes
19.
from one extreme to the other.
Yeah, exactly.
Our generation might have been abused a little too much, and this
then
next generation could use a little
abuse.
pat
Yeah.
on the butt. Yeah.
Well, there's such a thing as pain compliance. Pain compliance is okay. Whipping a kid that they're black and blue, not okay. It'd be awesome if we could have some middle ground on that. Yeah, but our current generation are very weak. We have a very, very weak generation. Generation Alpha.
And it's not their fault either.
Oh,
I mean,
no,
they
it's
were born.
definitely not their
They were
fault.
born into it.
You're just born. This is the generation you're born into. It's definitely not their fault. I'm the oldest, and then I have two sisters in the middle, and then my brother is the youngest. I did have one younger sister, but she passed away hours after childbirth. So your youngest sister, your mom was 16 years old? Now, was that planned or unplanned? Because, well, no, certain cultures, 16, certain cultures, that is planned. You plan on having a family already. Planned, yeah, see? I'm like, especially Hispanic, Mexico, like that 16, that's not uncommon. Same with Mennonites, you get married very early too. Oh man, I wouldn't, yeah, if you think how old, yeah, it's a little silly having kids that young. But that was very common and still is common in certain cultures.
Still is with the Amish.
Yeah.
Very strict old school.
And honestly, it's fine as long as everybody's involved wants it to be okay. But I think you're probably a bit brainwashed if you're going to have kids that early. I mean, your own brain's still developing until you're like 20 some years old, so Hey Jess, I'm starving.
No food until hay is done.
I didn't eat the last half an hour. I'm hungry. Me so hungry. Jess thinks I'm hilarious. Hilarious.
I'm just being a smart butt here. It's like Juan can shut this game off anytime. Nothing I can do to make him keep working.
Michael, get me out of this hat, man. You can get me out of this hat? You can just reach over and take it. Michael, what would you do then? My sister and me, my youngest brother was planned. My middle brother was an accident. Ooh. Not only invisible, you were an accident as well. You can't get me out of this hat because you put me into this hat. Fair enough.
Well, if you don't like that hat one, you can, when you go kayaking again, you can.
I
say,
could wear
"Oh,
this
it
one."
accidentally-"
Yeah. Yeah. Good point.
Accidents in quotations happen.
Good thing you didn't put no flowers on it. No kidding. Just watch. He just goes, okay, you want out of that hat? I'll give you something worse.
What's wrong with pretty flowers?
Nothing wrong with pretty flowers. I just don't want to wear them.
Yeah, but flowers ain't pretty unless you wear them one.
Hang on now. You don't think growing flowers are pretty? I think you're wrong on that one. In fact, wearing flowers is murdering the flowers.
I worded that wrong. The flowers will make you because you're pretty. See, and then by you wearing the flowers.
I see how it is.
Field's getting smaller.
Field is getting smaller. Wow. The actual field's not getting smaller. But the amount of workspace that needs to be done is getting smaller.
Yeah.
Hey, you're going to have to deal with a lot of power poles here soon.
Yeah, that's gonna slow us down. I suppose that them are part of the map. You can't remove them at all.
I
even,
placed
even with the.
Oh no, I didn't place
Huh?
them. Yeah, they are. Yeah, you can remove them. You have to cut down a signpost, and it removes all power lines on the map.
Hmm. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Juan,
I have played on this map before. It's just been a while.
Juan, I just.
So it's like no man's land where you can cut a post.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
remove
yeah,
this and remove that. Yeah.
When I decided it was the perfect hat because of the hat game is down. You mean less popular than it used to be? You mean people aren't spinning the wheel like they did for a bit there? Yeah, for a while there it was just crazy. So yeah, you invested your money well. You picked the right time to torture me with this hat. Nobody's spinning the wheel these days. And that's okay. The algorithm changes, and then it just doesn't send people our way, right? I just have to remind myself, it's like our streams aren't all of a sudden just magically crappy and nobody comes and watches. They change the algorithm. When did our views go down? It's simple, September. When did YouTube change their algorithm to be run by AI? September. Hence, views down.
Coincidence?
A lot of YouTubers have complained exactly the same thing. It's like, oh, okay, cool. It's not just me. It is a platform-wide.
I'm just waiting for the bubble to burst.
Yeah, the AI bubble has to burst. Apparently RAM prices are starting to settle down.
Yeah, well, at least they're not going up. I wouldn't say down, but they're holding steady. Oh, the reverse on this thing's a bit slow. Come on, move, 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 move. Go, 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 go.
Out of the way. Yeah, Michael, honestly, you're the only viewer right now that comes on a regular basis. Now, Belle comes in here quite a bit, but doesn't do a lot of chatting. But Belle is probably playing their own video game. And Michael, you don't play games. And Belle shows up for Jess's streams.
Yeah, it's about the same price for my area too. Last I filled up, it was $4.27.
Yeah, we were paying $5.67. $5.67 US dollar per US gallon.
No, 4.27. I'm sorry, 4.27. So he's about 3 cents higher.
There was a place here that was Enderby that had a brand new fuel station open, and they did. Jess is going to convert it to US. They made a price war in that town for a day. Everybody knew that new gas station was open. They charge $2.74 US. $2.74 US dollars per gallon. Lineups were everywhere. People drove longer distances just to fuel up.
I'd gladly pay that now.
Yeah. They literally did that this week for a day. Our gas station's open. This is the price of fuel today. What?
What's sad is I'm old enough. I remember. It didn't happen too often, but I remember gas being under $1. I remember 99, 98 cents.
Yep.
I think those days are long.
When I got
gone.
my drivers, it was we were complaining when it hit 69 cents. What would that be in US? Yeah, you should make me bookmark that so I have it. When I got my drivers, $1.91. That was awesome.
I remember when it went over $1, people were just screaming.
Mm-hmm. There's just something
And
to
some
it
of
when
the-
you click over, right?
Yep. And then some of the really old gas pumps, they only had the 2 digits, so they had to add like a 1. You know, the really old gas station.
So the digits read 01 or 09.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Yeah. Had to add an extra digit to the price sign.
Summerland
When I
is
got my
asking-
license, seems like price of gas was $1.25 for the longest time, for quite a while.
Yeah, it was really stable for a while, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we've been asked to reduce our water consumption by 10%, voluntary water consumption by 10%. Oh, farmers 10%, and the rest of us 20%. They want us to cut water usage by 20%. Voluntary? It's never going to happen. People don't volunteer. You're gonna have to make that more mandatory. Just say you can only water your lawn on an even day.
Big and small. And here at Lizard, we don't just make everything. We start with an idea and we bring that idea.
Only 7 years, Michael?
Invented.
Shoot, I've been driving.
Yeah, but he's just a kid. Michael's just a
Oh.
kid.
Lizard. That's right. Wow. We started all of them.
Ooh, quicker! Move! Move! Move!
Don't have the tricycle set up on that tractor.
No, I don't. And it's not quite as responsive as that old M. Oh, to be 23 again. Oh, that'd be sweet.
I don't know. I've made some good life choices since I was 23. What? The RV camp is empty. So, Canadian Tire owns the property right next to that place. And all of a sudden, so basically a big shopping center. Right next to the shopping center, Canadian Tire is a big shopping center. Right next to the shopping center was an RV park. The RV park has been sold, and all the people living in it have been kicked out. And now, on the property, sea cans have started showing up with the Canadian Tire logo on it. I bet you the Canadian Tire is going to have a big renovation expanding. I bet you there'll be a bigger Canadian Tire there in the near future.
There's a lot of changes happening. I'm noticing a lot of smaller businesses closing and things getting something going on.
The big chains growing and the smaller ones going out of business, right? Yeah. 'Cause Canadian Tire is one of those huge national companies. I would compare it to Walmart, like in size in Canada. There's probably more Canadian Tires in Canada than there are Walmarts. Oh, I think I can just wait on this one. Where did a fuel tanker catch on fire? On Paulson. He's lucky the truck only the truck burnt down and not all the fuel tanks. So Jess, you're no longer harvesting, and you're not making food. You got distracted by me asking for fuel prices?
Yeah, it's all your fault.
Yep, it is all my fault. It is my fault. I know that's possible. It's always my fault. Maybe Walmart seems to be one or more in a city. Big cities have more than, like, big cities in Canada have more than one Walmarts. Same with Canadian Tires. We have multiple Canadian Tires in big cities. I'd compare Canadian Tire very closely to Walmart's.
One that seems to be popping up all over the place lately in my area is the Dollar General.
Dollar General taking over.
Yeah. The original small town I grew up in, I never thought I'd see a Dollar General in that itty bitty town, but there's one there now.
I think Dollar Generals do very well when the economy is not doing well because people are looking for cheaper options. We'll buy the cheap shit this time.
I love this game of chicken. We got to keep playing. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Go, 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 go. See if I can. I try to get as close as I can, and then.
Do your dollar stores have security officers at the front door?
No.
Ours do. Theft has gone up so high.
Walmart's got a lot of stuff locked up.
You can't do U-turns in the city you live in from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Interesting. They said they don't want people stopping in the left lane. We have a couple of signs like that where we can't make left turns at certain lights. No left turns between these hours.
Another thing I noticed increasing, I guess that's to be expected though, in my area, you always pumped your gas and then paid. I'd say well over half the gas stations in my area now are prepaid. You have to pay before you pump.
Yeah, that's... Yep.
I think that you're getting too many gas drive-offs.
I don't even go into the gas station anymore because of that. I just pay at the pump with credit card and never go back in anymore. I think it's going to kill all the convenience stores because there's no point of going in anymore. You don't go buy a Slurpee or a coffee or a donut anymore because you don't even go inside and you don't do the impulse buys anymore.
Nope. I mean, I'm old school. I just hate the idea of putting my credit card in them stupid slots because I've seen too many horror stories of skimmers and stuff. I still like to pay cash for my gas. I'm just that kind of person.
I actually, most of the time when I am using one of those credit card skimmers, I grab where the credit card goes in and give it a wiggle and see if it's stuck on or not. I want to make sure there's not a copy stuck over top of it. Even our credit union updated their ATMs. And I went into the credit union to withdraw money. Oh, I can wait this time. And I'm just like, wait, that's different than normal. So I gave it a good tug. I'm like, okay, they just updated there. I'm like, this is maybe normal. Look at the cameras. I'm like, okay, there's not a skimmer on this. I refuse to use credit card in convenience stores because that's where skimmers are the most common. Convenience corner stores. Big stores like Walmarts and stuff like that, they tend to not have them as much because they have better security.
I mean, it's almost impossible not to have one nowadays because there's some places that just don't take cash
Yep.
anymore. But I avoid using any kind of digital currency as much as possible.
It's
Cash, in my opinion, is still king.
unfortunately, there's so much counterfeit cash out there. Even that is. One of my co-workers actually got counterfeit cash out of the bank.
Ooh.
The bank gave him counterfeit money. It's like, yep, you know the counterfeiting is getting good when even the bank is handing it out.
I was gonna say that must be some pretty good money if the bank
Yep.
didn't even catch it.
It's like, this is printed on real money, on real, the same exact fiber, the same exact, it's literally printed on real money, printed by real printing machines. So even the banks can't detect it properly.
Well, I think a lot of places depend on that silly marker. I know, like, if I pay with $100 bills in smaller places, they'll whip out that marker. And,
Yeah.
give it a, but yeah, like you said, if they got the same paper with that chemical reaction to that marker and that passes.
Well, for the like we have plastic money now, but before the plastic money, people found a way of taking $5 bills, washing them, and then reprinting them as $100 bills.
Oh.
So the paper is exactly the right paper. The marker will pass that paper. It is real money, but you just took real money, bleached off the printing, and then printed on the $100 bill. And then if you're not really well versed in even the transparencies, when you hold it up to the light, would show up, but it'd be the $5 ones and not the $100 ones. But you just look at them like, yep, transparency, and then they would take it, right? Not thinking about, wait, that's the wrong image of a transparency on that bill. So pretty smart to reprint on real money. And now with the plastic money, we already have fake plastic money out there. It didn't take the counterfeiters long. So far, the plastic money hasn't been very good. Hey, Will.
I was gonna say that it seems like that would be even easier to counterfeit because I was always told that, like, our money, it's printed on a very special paper that's only made for money only.
Yep.
And it's not even, people call it paper, but it's not even a paper. It's more like a cloth.
Cloth, yep, it is. Yeah, it's more like a fabric, yeah.
Or fiber mesh or something. And nobody's allowed to use that material for anything else. It's made specifically just for making money.
I'll just wait.
Well, that's the second time you waited.
I've waited more than twice. I've waited a couple of times. Sometimes it times out better that I wait.
Yeah, maybe you should trade in one of these 560s and get another Super M.
These Super M's are good. My mom got me new bed sheets, and they're train themed. Ooh, I like trains. Train themed bed sheets. Man, when I was a kid, I would have killed for train theme anything. My uncles bought a train. They had this delusion that they were going to build a train track in Belize. Literally had train parts rotting away in the backyard for generations.
I seen a guy on YouTube, I can't remember the name of the channel or anything, but he made like a miniature train thing in his backyard. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that'd be neat. Backyard, though, you have to constantly be cleaning that track. Have leaves and grass. And, Oh, wow, look, I gotta wait again.
See, what'd I tell you? Always waiting on me. I think because it's getting smaller and smaller. Oh, and you needed only like just a tickle of grass to finish it off. That's funny. I think he even went through part of his house.
Sorry, you got all garbled on that one.
Oh, that guy I was talking about with the miniature train, I think he even had it set up so it went through part of his house.
Oh, that'd be cool. You've got railroad signs in your bedroom. One says train parking only.
He definitely invested some time into it.
So you'd think if you did that, you could build an engine with a little brush on the front, maybe like a little spinning brush to clean the track.
Oh yeah, you could probably use a lawn sweeper to clean it off.
But build it into a train engine so you can actually use the train itself to clean its track. Yeah.
I think he was using like a small Briggs & Stratton engine to run it.
Oh.
Like on a lawnmower. See, if I'm quick enough, I might not have to make him wait this time. Oh yeah. Now it's my turn to wait.
Yeah, with us getting closer and closer to the center, this is happening more often.
That's a good thing.
We're almost there.
I have to keep manually shifting this into the high gear. I don't know why.
Yep. There's a couple of tractors that do that. Justin's like, why is this tractor so slow? I'm like, you have to manually shift it. Which is easy enough on the steering wheel. I just have the paddles on the back of the wheel. Click the paddle, upshift, go.
I have on my keyboard, I got the plus and minus signs as my hotkeys for shifting.
Yeah, I've got a couple of videos on the main channel of trains. The one I was the most proud of, somehow I lost. We were kayaking in a little lake along a train track, and I pumped my fist and got the train to blow his horn. So we're gonna have to recreate that with just more cameras. Back then I was only running one camera.
You do the... I know I've done it a couple times when I was a kid. You put quarters and nickels and dimes on the track just to smash them down. And
No, I've never done that.
really?
It's actually a federal offense here to do that, and I was a good boy.
Well, it is here too. It is here too, but it's one of those that... What are you going to do? Put the little kid in prison?
Yeah.
You know, it's not something that they...
I was a really, really, really good kid. See you, Will. Thanks for dropping in and giving us a like and sub. Appreciate it. Just as I've completely changed. Oh boy. Now I don't know what fences are for. I go out of my way when there are signs not to cross this fence. I go out of my way to take pictures or get Jess to take pictures of me in front of that sign on the other side of the fence. Do not cross these tracks. And then I go jump across the tracks and tell Jess, take a picture with me in that sign. I know, building evidence against myself.
Self-incrimination.
Yep.
That's what I always tell these kids nowadays. Is that yeah, we got away with a lot more stuff because we didn't have smartphones with video evidence of all the dumb things we've done.
Yeah, always say that a lot of the people that are in prison just got caught. If I had got caught for some of the stupid stuff I did as a kid, that might have gotten me down the criminal or the career criminal path as well, right? You get caught young doing something stupid, that can change the way your life goes. A lot of times the difference between a criminal and a non-criminal is you got caught.
It's like, oh, we're doing something illegal, we're having fun. Oh, let's post this on TikTok.
Yep.
What?
Yeah. The problem is you don't even have to post on TikTok. One of the people that are just watching is going to post it on TikTok, right? And now with the government in the U.S. setting up their own cameras everywhere.
Oh, Super Puppy's in the house.
Super Puppy! Welcome in. Looking at Super Puppy was a member. Nope. Like, maybe Super Puppy can take me out of this silly hat, but no. No good there. No good there.
I don't know. It's kind of a slow Saturday one. You might be stuck in that hat for the rest of the stream.
I don't know if it's slow Saturday or not anymore. I have stopped putting on my screen how many people are watching. It could be one person or 300 people, and I'd have no idea.
I got 6 on my screen.
I found out that, like, I keep talking about it. And Jess pointed it out. It's like, you sound miserable talking about there's only one viewer. And it's like, well, you know, the way to get around that is just not knowing. Oh,
sounds like
Super Puppy.
Super Puppy.
Super Puppy, you found a way to save me. Woohoo! Take that, Michael. Take that, Michael. Let's spin for Coyote Dreams. Okay. Let's see. If it lands on something miserable, I'll be angry. Okay, that's not great. But it's sure better than this. It's sure better than this. Put that hat there. Okay. I think it's actually better this way. Okay. I'll start our timer. There we go. Thanks, Super Puppy. Take that, Michael. Just says lunch is like 10 minutes away.
Oh, we better drive faster then.
Yeah, won't get it finished here today, but that's okay. We got a lot done. And hopefully this fills up the storages and then we don't have to do as much cutting next year. We've had to do a lot of cutting this year.
I'm getting pretty hungry myself. Well, we ain't got all that much left here. We're gonna get pretty dang close, I think.
Actually, the last 3 years in a row, we've done all 3 cuttings. And the reason for that is we went from square baler to round baler. And the storages I have store a certain amount of bales, not a certain percentage of grass or hay. So as the small bales disappeared very quickly, it's taken a lot of round bales to replace those. So hopefully we're close now.
You know what I'm gonna say? We would have got this done if we didn't have to go roll around them silly poles. That's where we're gonna end it. Right when we get to them poles.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I do with the poles? I actually just run it down, like stop where you're right now and just run down the poles each direction on both sides of the poles.
Okay, I get
Up
it.
and
Yeah.
down?
I usually just I was just going around them. But yeah, you might have a
that
better
prevents
strategy
you
there.
having to do circles. Super Puppy, what are you making? Jess is making poutine with pulled pork right now. Protein poutine. Jess is making some protein poutine. Hey Jess, is there any chance I could get some sweet barbecue sauce on that pulled pork?
Oh, now you're just asking too much.
Is there a chance of that? Yeah, maybe. Just, that'd be cool. Mac and cheese with barbecue sauce. You ever put barbecue sauce in mac and cheese?
Mac and cheese just don't taste as good as it used to. I don't know if they're using crappier cheese. If you put your own cheese in it, it's good. But that powdery crap that just, I don't know.
Mac
Something
and
about that
cheese?
cheese
Yeah, no
just-
thanks. I think I had mac and cheese once or twice and hated it.
If you put your own cheese on it, it's good. If you put good cheese on it instead of that powder crap
You know
that
what,
they put in
Canadians
there.
don't actually count it, call it mac and cheese. Canadians just call it KD. Canadians literally just call it KD. Craft dinner. If you hear a Canadian say KD, they mean mac and cheese. Because it's craft dinner branded mac and cheese. So, Canadians will call it KD. Even if it's not craft dinner branded, we'll call it KD. Just like Kleenex, right? Jess has done homemade craft or mac and cheese. That was actually really good. Homemade ground beef, homemade, yeah, homemade mac and cheese. Yeah, that's good. The box, KD box. There's a reason it's cheap and poor people eat it.
The noodles are usually good. Usually all you gotta do is just put your own cheese in it. Makes a world of difference.
Yeah, the noodles
throw
are.
that stupid packet in
it'd
the
be hard to
garbage.
screw up noodles.
Yeah.
I mean, anyone Italian is probably rolling over, freaking out right now, because Italians are pretty picky about their noodles. Jess says it's possible to mess up noodles. Have you experienced overcooked, slimy, falling apart noodles? Super Puppy says, just mowed yesterday with a new zero turn mower, and I'm happy about the lawn. What kind of zero turn mower?
It's amazing how much faster you can mow lawn with a zero turn.
Never run a zero turn.
Oh, you gotta get one.
I mean, I haven't.
You'll never go back to a traditional lawnmower.
Haven't had access to a lawn in over 10 years, but I will again this summer. I think my sister and brother-in-law have a zero turn.
Oh, the Mavericks, yeah, them ain't bad.
Bad Boy Maverick HD. Don't know if I'm familiar with a Maverick.
I bought because I have such a big lawn, plus I mow the trails in my woods, I bought a commercial grade Husqvarna zero turn.
Oh.
I love it. Yeah. Bit pricey, but well worth it.
Yeah, but depending on your use case, right? So I always tell people, it's like, buy the equipment that's the right size for you. If you're going to use a electric drill once or twice a year, and buy the Ryobi.
Yep.
If you're going to use it on a daily basis in a shop, buy Milwaukee, or
DeWalt.
buy the expensive one, right?
Yep.
Case use. Sometimes buying the dollar store version of something is fine if you're only going to use it once. If you're going to use it in a shop millions of times, maybe you don't want the dollar shop version. Just says food is ready. That can't have been 10 minutes. Time?
8 minutes.
8 minutes. 45 minutes to mow. That's a decent sized lawn. Decent sized lawn.
You just holler stop and I'll shut her down.
I guess we'll shut her down.
I'll stop her right here.
Stop!
I won't even lift it.
He said I had a holler stop.
The wife says lunch is ready. Let's head to the farm.
Alright. You have to run to
Stop
the
where we're
farm?
at.
You have to run to the farm? No, I'm not
No, we
running
don't
to
have
the
to.
farm. She has to deliver it.
Oh, you're gonna make her walk out to the field? Oh,
I've seen that, and I've seen farmers where the wives come to the farmers and deliver some food. That's always nice.
yeah. By the time they walk way out here, then it's cold.
She goes, you know what I can deliver fast? And she's holding up the utensils. She goes, I can deliver these fast. As long as it's a spoon and not a knife, I'm okay. It's just a whisk this time, so I might be okay. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Duke, thanks for joining. Super Puppy, Bell, Michael,
Don't
Will,
forget to save.
Saskatchewan Toy Farmer, Skazzy. Thank you guys for joining in. I am out of here. I'm going to hit the save button. Thanks, Duke. Here you go. Save game. Save game.
Didn't want all this work for nothing.
No kidding. You guys absolutely rock.
This video is brought to you in part by the letter C and these YouTube members. Cookies start with C. What other things start with C? Oh, who cares what a